I love Caitlin Clark. I love her too, y'all. She's a baller.
When Kamilla Cardoso was directly asked who the brightest future star in the WNBA is besides herself, she didn't hesitate for a moment and confidently replied, Caitlin Clark, as if stating that water is wet. Meanwhile, her teammate Angel Reese has been showcasing how to single-handedly derail a basketball team with her on-court antics and performance. Cardoso's body language has been speaking volumes, loud enough to rival a fire alarm at 3 a.m., highlighting the tension and frustration that's brewing behind the scenes. It's clear that not everyone is on the same page about team chemistry and leadership.
Look at the frustration oozing out of Kamilla Cardoso. She gets a switch, Natasha Cloud, she's posting her up. We can't get an entry pass to Kamilla
Cardoso delivered a statement earlier this month that sent shockwaves through the WNBA. She confidently declared Caitlin Clark as the league's most promising player. The remark wasn't just candid, it subtly dismissed her teammate Angel Reese, who has publicly clashed with Clark's rapid ascent since their college days. Cardoso reaffirmed her stance, highlighting Clark's historic influence and her capacity to elevate entire leagues with her magnetic talent. This bold declaration underscored the growing recognition of Clark's dominance and hinted at underlying tensions within the team, revealing how fiercely some players are competing for recognition and respect.
The most promising player in the league, apart from you. And that is obviously what she was asked. This is what she said to that. This is what she answered to that question.
Liga tirando você.
Caitlin Clark.
For Reese, whose preseason games drew fewer spectators than a middle school recital, while Clark's sold-out arenas worldwide, Cardoso's comments hit hard. The stark contrast between the two players couldn't be more evident. Clark, the Indiana Fever's franchise cornerstone, is averaging 24, 7 points, and 9.2 assists per game, helping her team stay in playoff contention. Meanwhile, Reese is shooting just 29%, turning the ball over 3 times each game, and struggling to complete basic post moves against defenders half her size. Cardoso's praise for Clark wasn't solely about her exceptional talent, it served as a pointed critique of Reese's stagnation and her self-centered mentality.
If I'm Kamilla Cardoso, I am upset with how this offense is looking. If I'm Kamilla Cardoso, I'm upset that I still can't manage to get an entry pass. If I'm Kamilla Cardoso, I'm upset that I still need to deal with this type of amateurism in the WNBA. The Angel Reese shoot, miss, shoot, miss, shoot, miss, shoot, miss, shoot, miss experiment. Okay, this is where Kamilla Cardoso, look, pass it out. Look at Kamilla Cardoso on the bottom of your screen here. Pass it out, kick it out. Let me shoot a midi. How many attempts do we need at the same?
Chicago Sky's 2025 season has spiraled into chaos, with tensions erupting between star forwards Kamilla Cardoso and Angel Reese after their 4th straight loss to the Phoenix Mercury. Reese recorded a hollow 13-15 rebound double-double in the 94-89 defeat, but Cardoso's remarks about Caitlin Clark's exceptional talent combined with her visible frustration toward Reese on the court have revealed deep fractures within the locker room. This isn't merely a rough start, it's an outright identity crisis for a franchise that heavily relied on the Reese-Cardoso duo to build its future. The team now faces questions about leadership cohesion and whether they can salvage their season amid internal turmoil.
Angel Reese had one of these double-doubles that doesn't translate to victories. And the WNBA is celebrating it today. And she put up one of the most baffling shots I've ever seen in my life last night. She literally put a shot up looking away from the basket and just flung it up over her head. All the while, she had perimeter shooters open, and Kamilla Cardoso, who, by the way, had a hell of a game last night, a hell of an efficient game last night, was come running in under the basket and doesn't give her the ball.
If you are enjoying, please subscribe. The Chicago Sky 2025 season has gotten off to a catastrophic start, suffering their 4th straight loss in a 94-89 nail-biter against the Phoenix Mercury. Watching Cardoso during the game, it was clear she was emotionally checked out, seemingly wishing she could be anywhere else. And honestly, who can blame her? She publicly lauded Caitlin Clark as a generational talent, while her teammate Angel Reese appeared to be lost in a chaotic encore free-for-all, turning basketball into an unrecognizable interpretive dance, the growing tensions between the two stars have been simmering beneath the surface, and this latest defeat only made things worse. Reese entered the season with a confident swagger, expecting to lead the team to greatness, only to realize that confidence without team chemistry is hollow. Their 0-4 start is not just bad, it's historically disastrous, tying the franchise's worst ever beginning. This isn't just a rough patch, it's a full-blown crisis, exposing deep issues within the team's identity and leadership. Meanwhile, Cardoso has been standing on the sidelines, her visible frustration mounting like a master chef watching someone burn. Water the Sky are now facing an urgent need to regroup before this season spirals even further out of control.
Do you know that coming into this game, the Chicago Sky didn't have a single player averaging double figures? How the hell does that even happen? How the hell does that even happen? Y'all didn't have a single player averaging double figures. That is embarrassing. That is ridiculous. How are you even considered a professional team?
But here's where the drama reaches a new level. Cardoso didn't just offer a casual compliment. She specifically praised Caitlin Clark, a player who symbolizes everything Angel Reese aspires to be. But perhaps never will. That's not just praise, it's a subtle yet pointed provocation, a declaration of tension masked as admiration. It's the basketball equivalent of telling your roommate that their ex was actually pretty cool right after their crying into a pint of ice cream. The timing and boldness of her words make the moment even more delicious. Meanwhile, the chaos in Chicago shows no signs of subsiding. Cardoso, a true basketball talent, clearly understands that intelligence and skill matter on the court. In stark contrast, Reese appears to be caught in a confusing identity crisis, trying to prove she's more than just a rebounding machine. Her attempts at leadership often come across as frantic rather than focused. She's been moved around the court more times than a pawn in a chess game, shifting from power forward to handling point guard duties, probably because the coaching staff thought, what if we let the player who struggles with shooting run the offense? Watching this unfold is like seeing someone try to fix a leaky faucet with a sledgehammer, technically addressing the problem, but risking making it worse.
I still believe that they're not giving Kamilla enough touches. I think that they give up on her too easily. I think when she seals, they literally can't get her the ball, and it's very confusing to me. And then when they do get her the ball, they throw it at her shin and get pissed at her when she's 6'7". Throw it up there. I mean, she's 6'7". Throw it up there. It just doesn't make sense.
Coach Tyler Marsh approached his new role with the optimism of a first-time parent eager to develop Angel Reese into a complete basketball player. He envisioned her as a versatile star, creating space, facilitating plays, and leading the team with confidence. But reality has been far different. Instead of blossoming into the dynamic player Marsh hoped for, Reese often struggles with consistency, making questionable decisions and displaying body language that suggests she's unsure of her role. It's as if his plans for her were too ambitious, like expecting someone who burns toast to run a 5-star restaurant. Marsh's vision of her as a multidimensional weapon has yet to materialize. Instead, Reese has become the basketball equivalent of a Swiss Army knife with broken tools, disorganized and unreliable rather than the versatile thread Marsh wanted her to be. She seems caught in a confusing phase, trying to prove herself, but often falling short. It's a tough reality check for both coach and player, highlighting how challenging it can be to turn potential into consistent performance on the court.
Bro, the Mercury did not play well. The Mercury didn't play well at all. Y'all just wasn't good enough to put them away. I don't know what y'all gonna do, bro. I don't know what y'all gonna do. Y'all are 0-4. Y'all just blew a 15-point lead to a team that wasn't playing well at all. Tyler Marsh, I own a few businesses. If you need some work around the All-Star break, if you need a job, keep the vision. We got you. I got some work for you. You ain't gonna be no decision maker, because you ain't gonna be no boss or nothing. But I'll help a brother out, because the way this going, oh, you're gonna be looking for employment soon, brother.
Meanwhile, Cardoso has been displaying a level of professionalism that's truly impressive, all the while internally seething with frustration. Multiple reports have pointed out her insanely bad body language whenever Reese goes into her usual routine of missing shots and refusing to pass during a particularly painful moment against the New York Liberty. Cardoso actually started walking to the other end of the court. Midsole unable to bear witness to the ongoing basketball disaster that's not just annoyance, it's a woman who's clearly reached her breaking point, sensing it was about 3 Angel Reese possessions ago. The most striking aspect of this basketball drama, Cardoso didn't just randomly praise Clark, she did it intentionally, knowing exactly what message it conveyed. She's a player worn out by mediocrity, fed up with talent being squandered, and exhausted with pretending that effort without results warrants recognition. When she mentioned Caitlin Clark without hesitation, it wasn't just a casual remark, it was a deliberate statement about what genuine basketball excellence looks like, and let's be honest about what everyone in Chicago is contemplating but hesitating to admit. Cardoso is absolutely right. Clark has transformed every arena she's entered into a basketball sanctuary, elevating the game to art. Meanwhile, Reese has turned the United Center into a mausoleum for missed opportunities.